Hi Leo, I love you, honey. So we're going to do a Celtic. It's going to be a general reading. Will not resonate with everyone. Take it resonates and leave the rest. Got a lot of announcements. If I can remember, just get caught up in the energy. It's going to be interesting this time. I am not going to do that before the reading. I hate long introductions. Let's see, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Let's see, for Leo. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above, angels and ancestor gods, for the Leos that watch this channel. Where's this reading going to start? Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. She's stressing. There is an older water sign in distress. Challenge. Someone is demanding truth. This masculine is interested in the truth. Standing for truth. Ooh. So that 9 swords added to the Ace of Swords, that's going to make it 10 swords. That's going to be the minor arcana for the Tower. Boom, shakalaka. Let's see. Challenge. Clarify for the reading. Ace of Swords come out again. Truth. King of Cups. He wants the truth. Or this is a masculine seeing clearly what the truth is. Uh-oh. And it come out again. 7 wands in defense. He is standing up either to a mother or to an ex. Oh my gosh. Leo. Recent past. Two swords. Something here that the family didn't know, or you didn't know somebody had a happy life, happy home, even dog eating good. The 10 cups, it has children. The 4 of wands do not. So this is a family situation. Family. This woman is worried about this man finding out the truth. Or finding out what true love really is. I can't wait to clarify it. At the top of this spread, 4 pentacles. Ooh, 4 swords. So 4 represent faith, wisdom, but through the foundation. Foundation being built on faith and wisdom. It's also the stability. The reason why I'll say the faith and wisdom here is because the Ace of Swords is the challenge. Truth. Four is about your solid, your foundation. Oh gosh. What's coming in? You could have an air sign friend or a Pisces in strategic action. Be careful, Pisces, because a Queen of Swords energy is nothing you want to be in when you are a Pisces. Oh my gosh. I want to see right now, where is the masculine and feminine in this reading? Leo. Got a lot of people around you. Yeah. And if it's not a lot of people, it's somebody talking about you. Where's divine feminine? Knight of Pentacles. Something has slowed her down. She's analyzing it. 2 wands. She's going to choose a different path of interest. Masculine. Where are you at? The King of Wands. Oh. And the 2 of Cups in reverse. He's separated from his soulmate. Because he's found his passion here. He's separating from a soulmate because the divine has told him it's what he needs to leave behind to find peace. with that emotion. That's why the cups are here. No longer going to be pouring somebody the cup. What's that 8 cups masculine? There it is. 4 swords. That's the truth that's hidden. King of Swords. It's going to make the Queen of Swords. Well, this masculine has a friend. This masculine has a friend that brings his vibe down. See? King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Belittles him. So I'm going to say emotionally. Oh, it was meant to fall out. Yeah. Looking for the Empress. Looking for the spiritual Empress. Oh. Curious on the change, the turning point in life, the world, on the way things ended in the lover's connection. No, no, no. If this is a masculine going to, another tarot reader, paying money to find out things about this divine feminine, I'm going to tell you what. If you go in there and ask if this woman right here is reading things for you, she's not going to be able to read this female fire sign. She's an air sign. She's Leo's complete opposite. What does the King of Cups have to do with the Queen of Swords? Libra and Scorpio energy, by the way. There's the initiation of the interest. Blocking. Unknown. Interest. Of confusion. A mind imprisonment. 10 swords. 18 swords right there. Feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to him, betrayed. She's about to add 18 more swords to his 10 he already got. You need to start working those problems out on your own. Get in your car. Do some long drives. Play loud music. Pray for yourself. I put on the channel one time, it's not good for everybody to pray for you. It's not, because not everybody's praying for the same thing you're praying for. If somebody says, yeah, I pray for you, you need to say right there, no, don't. I pray for myself. That's what you need to say. Even church groups and stuff like that. Do not put your names on those lists. Some of those people in church are so corrupt. You understand what I'm saying? So when they pray for you, their little demons that they're going to come and meet your little demons you're trying to get rid of, and then you got double demons. You understand me? Some of those motherfuckers bring friends and enemies. Let's keep going. My goodness. Oh, here's the King of Swords. Maslin is apologizing because he's in strategic thought. He's following through with spiritual truth, a wish fulfillment, to plan and prepare alone without support of the devil, to find peace in the path of interest and be successful. So you have these 2 wands and 6 swords here. Be successful for divine judgment, to move forward and communicate. Yep, justified path with Leo. Oh, abundant, independent, confusion when coming together, manifesting with a new perspective. To be able to spend some time alone and soul search the past. Look at that. Rebuild it. This foundation is going to be built on intuition. Something man can't break. Those don't come with rules. What is your internal energy? I cannot wait to see what this is. Your internal energy is going to be the Emperor. So this masculine's passion is being tested. You have 3 women on the board. I do not see the Queen of Wands. External in this reading. Justice. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. Third party justice right here, honey. What's going to be the advice? I was looking over there where the feminine is. She's coming out with the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. She's taking her time on 2 different paths of interest. She could actually have 2 hobbies. Because the external energy of this Emperor is third party karmic. Potential outcome to clarify. Oh gosh. The Four of Wands. Three Pentacles. That's being comfortable with what has been rebuilt. So I'm going to ask one more time out of this bundle. What is the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles for Divine Feminine? Strength, courage, power, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment. King of Wands. It's either a Leo finding their power or a masculine finding their power. But this feminine could be sending some of her energy to the masculine. Yes. Because the cycle has stopped. He's got 10 swords in the wheel. Can't move. Because of this bitch. She's also knows that this masculine is actually watching her on what she does. What would he be watching? Her start over. Her starting from scratch. Successfully. He could be wanting to wipe the slate clean successfully here. What does he want to do? What's the Page of Pentacles? Successfully, publicly recognizing temperance. So he actually wants to bring peace in all of the deception. Remember those 7 swords that come out earlier? You can't undo whatever has been done here unless you pray a lot or you go ahead. There's some sort of consequences that's got to be paid for whatever that Queen of Swords did. Because it blocked the King of Swords. He didn't know something. You know, the Moon. He's actually secretly nervous. Secretly reconsidering the communication with the devil. Yep. It's an independent transformation, independent transition. You better rip it out your soul, baby. Someone external tried to put some bad juju on you, and it went back 10 times fold. And is what was the last straw drawn here, or will be, is that Ace of Swords. Truth. So let's clarify. One for you, one for them. Where is Leo? 9 Swords, Queen of Cups. So this is Cancer energy, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. What you think about in the day, you think about at night. There's the 6 Cups. She's worried about soulmate riches. Because you are coming out as an abundified soulmate. Legified soulmate. There's nothing bad that this person can say about you, feminine. Well, what would she be stressing over when it comes to the masculine? Six Swords in reverse. Not leaving. 6 Swords is over here. Not leaving behind. She doesn't want him to go. Page of Wands, so that's her flirtatious energy. She is initiating an interest. Let's keep going. It'll tell us. The challenge here is the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is the divine masculine being clear where his emotions is. He's got the cup. And he's finding the truth. This is at the bottom of the bundle. So clearly, where is the divine feminine here? King of Cups, Ace of Swords. You have the Divine Feminine on the Wheel of Fortune. A change, a turning point in life. She is rebuilding the twin flame destiny successfully. Damn. Go, girl. Where is the masculine when it comes to the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords? Look, baby, the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Swords. 10 Pentacles, he knows where his legacy lies. Well, that's why the Queen of Cups is in distress. So it's actually turned her cold. They might actually have a child together. You have to take care of the child, but you don't got to take care of the karmic. That's what this masculine is going to tell this woman. The contract. Boom, shakalaka. Burning it up. Burning that contract up. Oh, a shocking shift in the contract. In the foundation, Queen of Pentacles, 7 Wands. This Queen of Pentacles, she's a Capricorn energy. She could be a businesswoman, an ex, somebody that's been committed to for a long time. But where is the Divine Feminine to the Queen of Pentacles? You could be making a stand against a mother or a sister or somebody that you know in business relations. Feminine, where are you? 3 Swords. You're heartbroken. 8 Swords. Goodness. So the reason why it's all happening, you felt like you was in a mental imprisonment and heartbroken because you had to stand up against Queen of Pentacles. I would like to clarify, who is this Queen of Pentacles in this reading altogether for Leo? Man or woman? Who is this person? King of Pentacles. This is the responsibilities that's been put on a masculine. King to the Queen of Pentacles. Masculine needs to follow through with the responsibilities. Justice to justify Queen of Swords. Look, I told you. I told you. This Queen of Pentacles could have went to the Queen of Swords to put something on the masculine. Masculine. Shake it off. Get up every morning and tell yourself you're the handsomest motherfucker you've seen all day, all week, all month. What does the masculine need to know about that Queen of Swords? This Queen of Pentacles is trying to put so much on a King of Pentacles. This Taurus Capricorn energy. It's a committed couple. She's trying to put so much on him. Yeah, 10 Pentacles in reverse and 6 Pentacles. Equal loss. 10 Pentacles in reverse. She wants to rip him from his status quo and take him to 4 Pentacles. But it's what you don't know. Somebody about to take control. They're going to sit back and say, whoa, wait a minute. Because you got that 6 Pentacles and the 4 Pentacles at the top. 10 Pentacles is right here with the Ace of Swords. This person knows, they see clearly what the abundance is. They're clarifying abundance, riches. The Ace of Swords is a blessing. They're coming for what they deserve too. They probably didn't know until they met you. Wow. Where's the external energy? 7 Cups, Knight of Pentacles. An interesting, confusing thought for a long time. In secret, this Emperor and the Devil. And the fucking Magician. And the Knight of Wands, sex addiction. Chariot. This is somebody that he's been having sexual relations with maybe since childhood. And he's got to break free from it. Even if they separated, as somebody he can call and show me him on the corner. What's the advice for the masculine in this reading? Ace of Swords again. You got the Ace of Swords out of all 3 bundles. He's clarifying. It's clarity. Three Cups. He's seeing something clear through the third party. Coming together with truth. So you have Justice as the major arcana for the Ace of Swords. And then you have the Three Cups. Once he gets the earthly truth, the spiritual truth will start balancing. But you have to have one to get the other. Recent past. This is something either family didn't know or stuck stagnant on an indecision. Let's clarify. We know what the Two of Swords means. What's in the 10 Cups? Leo in the past. Happy life, happy home. Even the dog eats good. You got the Devil and the King of Pentacles. Could be a karmic father, negative father, unemotionally fulfilled in love. Leo, you was always talked down to. Like, you ain't worth a fuck. You'll never amount to nothing. Say, yes I will, motherfucker. You watch me. That's what you say. Even if you gotta say it in your mind to release it. I don't care if it happened 35 fucking years ago. Let it go. Don't blame your parents of the life you're having today. Break those family cycles. Our parents grew up in different generations. Nobody, every 10 years you raise your kids different. Don't blame them because they don't know what you know today. They didn't have the resources as the internet and stuff. You know what I mean? What is the 10 Cups? What is going to be in the past, Leo? You were misjudged. No breaker 19. Or you could be misjudged by family. 10 Wands. And that weighs heavy on you. You feel like you've been misjudged by family. You got 10 Wands and 10 Cups. Here's the 10 Wands and King of Pentacles. Someone here is not going to feel you leave until you go. What's in that 10 Wands? 4 Cups. And the Sun. An offer to be happy. You just want a happy offer. You want to offer to see it, feel it, believe it. Happiness, bliss. You just want to be able to open up and be happy. External. In the 10 Cups, 2 Swords in the recent past. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy in the moon. I'm just going to say secretly sexual. Not ready to settle down until they start over. Knight of Pentacles. They have to start from scratch. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. We're going to see where the Knight of Wands comes out again. You know, the Knight of Wands is a very playful energy. They like to have fun, but they're just not ready to settle down. They're just not ready. Confused emotions. 2 of Swords. That's what's blocking it from coming together. What they offer. Well, what's going to push it through here is the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Taking control of what you don't know. So you see this 3 Swords? It's up there hanging on the wall like a trophy. You see this Ace of Swords? That's your 4 Swords. You're heartbroken, and through your heartbreak, they're going to see the truth. The 4 of Pentacles is taking control because truth is still hidden. What is the truth that's hidden? Feminine. She ain't got nothing hidden. She got the Queen of Wands. She could have hid how vibrant she is. Yeah, the world. She lights your fucking world on fire, baby. You know those rings at the circus that are on fire and those people jump through them? That's what this feminine is. Masculine. 4 Pentacles, 4 Swords. Could have been an unknown blockage. Okay, so masculine is in that 10 of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. He's still living with the other woman. Yeah, that's what it says here. Still having sex in the middle of the night. Family don't know it. The feminine says, she says, I'm not judging, not my problem. Or she knows if she would judge, she knows it would put a lot of weight on her. She knew to step out. The feminine knew to step out because the masculine, that's when that Queen of Swords is going to come in, because we clarified the Queen of, they come in King and the Queen of Cups. You know that couple love, first couple week love. Yeah, stay for a year. You'll be doing your own laundry. You know what I mean? What's coming in for this reading? This Knight of Cups and this Queen of Swords. So this is a friend. This Queen of Swords is a friend trying to bring peace and freedom without support and secret. So this friend, you think that they're there helping you, but really they're poking holes in your boat. Where is the Divine Feminine, Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords? She knows. 3 Pentacles. She has acknowledged this. She's put the pieces of that puzzle together. Yeah. She's acknowledged what that Queen of Pentacles is doing. She said, fuck you. Oh, this is the Emperor in confusion. The feminine knows the Emperor has made a decision when he is emotionally confused. She's like, forgive him, Lord, because he knows not what he does. Woo, where is the masculine? Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords. He's flirting back. Page of Wands. Here's the Page of Wands here. Yeah, he's flirting with the devil. And he's about to get burnt with his own element. Emperor. Emperor, look. You're about to get burnt. Equal give and take. You're going to get paid back for challenging the competition of a wish. Putting what you wish for in competition. You're going to get burnt, buddy. Flirting with the devil. Let me show you something. The devil can't come into whoever this feminine is. You want me to show you? Leo sitting on their throne in their own fucking lane, minding their own motherfucking business. This feminine, that's why she's coming out with the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. She's taking it day by day. She's got 2 things she's interested in. Her and her masculine. Your internal energy, you have the masculine here with the 5 of Wands. So this masculine needs to make a stand. You have 7 Wands here. When you take 5 from 7, that's the 2 with the feminine. So he could have 5 flirtatious people around him, or 1 person that would just not leave him alone. Where is the feminine here? Divine Feminine, Leo. 5 Wands. Emperor. She could be standing up for the masculine. The Empress, 6 Swords. She left. Yeah, the Emperor behind. She said, She rejected that offer until he makes more strategic decisions. Oh, man. She said, see you later, rotten tighter. She don't want no more. The 6 of Swords is when the Divine says, get out. He said, I don't care if it's your Emperor. Get out. She actually stood up to this Emperor. Or either stood up to the Emperor or stood up for him. Let's clarify exactly what that 5 Wands is. What's in the 5 Wands in general? Making a stand. 5s are a test and emergency broadcast system. Someone's interest is being tested. Through the Divine himself. Because of this karmic woman. She Could be an air sign, could be an earth sign. She started out a water sign. It's like whatever color you like, she likes. It's what do you call those? Skinwalkers. So I'm sorry, King of Wands, but struggling with the soulmate is confusing. Adapting to this soulmate is confusing. Well, what would be the advice for this masculine that's in this 5 Wands? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Don't go. Do not move. Heartbreaking. On hold. It's like push and pause so your heart don't get broken. You can't do it. What's in the 5 Wands? I'm going to clarify it until we get a straight answer. Masculine, taking a stand. Independent freedom, baby. They got to, okay, that's why they're telling the feminine don't call for judgment, because they have to call for their own. And they had to strategically communicate to, strategically communicate to the Leo in peace. On hold, because the masculine, through heartbreak, he's going to find hope, faith, balance, renewal again. The initiation to leave too. The 6. Look. Leave behind from investing into this Queen of Swords. Because struggle and soulmate confusion on the path of interest of destiny. There's the X. Rebuilding a level of abundance. It's spiritual riches. Reconsidering the way it ended. Alright, person of Leo, stop comparing your relationship with Leo to your ex people. Fuck those people. They do not come forward with you. If you got kids with them, Leo says that's fine, because that's the way the man-made law works. But Karmic got to stay in hell. They can burn there, they said. Where is this divine masculine when it comes to the Emperor and the 5 Wands? Nine Cups. 4 Cups. There's 9 Cups right there. Excuse me. 9 Cups and 4 Cups. Oh, he's wishing for the offer. But he's got to reflect on the plan and preparation. 6 Cups. And the King of Wands. 6 Cups is right here with the feminine. And here's the Emperor. Oh, he's emotionally confused. He knows he's emotionally confused because that Queen of Cups wasn't really a Queen of Cups. It's like she's put on, yeah, the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's like the same woman has put on at least 3 different masks. The only mask she can't wear is a fire energy. It'll burn her face. Because she got too much air there. It's like having gas as air, you know? With fire. Fire-breathing dragon. What the heck? So this masculine rejected. He ignored what he wished for. What's in that 4 Cups? He don't want the 3 Cups. He wants the 1. He's calling justice on 3 women. To apologize to the legacy. Ooh. What's in the 4 Cups? What's in the Ace of Cups? In that 4 Cups, masculine. Two Pentacles. So there's your 6 Pentacles. He's trying to take control of the struggle or hold him back. The struggle has held him back. A delay. Yeah. There's that Queen of Swords on the wheel. That's the offer that he's making a stand. He's standing up to the friend. There's your Queen of Swords and your Knight of Cups again. He's standing up to the friend to transition the Knight of Wands, that sexual immaturity, to rebuild the level of abundance, spiritual legacy through a reconsideration of where he's set his boundaries at. Ooh. Daggone. External energy, 3 Cups and Justice. somebody here celebrating being spiritually balanced. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. Or this is third party karma. Let's check it out. Where is the feminine? Well, she coming as the Queen of Wands again. You got 3 swords, 4 swords in the Queen of Wands, 3 swords in the Queen of Wands. Yeah, 10 swords. There's nothing the feminine fire sign can do here. Feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to and betrayed. So she slowly took her emotions out. She probably kicked over the cups or drank them. Because her cup was ignored. Flipping tables. You got 2 pentacles and then you got 4 pentacles, which that would be a table and a flip. That would be 4 corners and a flip. Somebody tried to flip the script. Didn't work. Masculine, where you at here? So coming together to justify what they're looking for alone. The Hermit is a Virgo energy. Looks like they're spending some time alone, honey. The stars and that lantern, the wheel of fortune, a change, a turning point of their boundaries. They're reconsidering. This masculine could be in a little bit of shame. They feel shameful for something. What's in the Hermit and the Page of Swords? Can we clarify it? A spark of interest, finding peace and heartbreak. They're more interested in finding peace and acknowledging it's the only way that they're going to level with their abundance, their legacy. Wow. You have 9 pentacles and 10 pentacles here. Remember earlier, it come out for the feminine, independently owned. That's where this masculine is. A level of independence on how you rebuild your foundation together. Wow. And that's where the independence is coming in with a legacy. You got the Page of Cups and the 10 pentacles. So this is advice for this reading. A spark, a discovery of emotion is going to lead you to legacy. Where's the feminine? Yeah. It's going to lead you to an ascended masculine. That's Aquarius energy, Queen of Cups. Struggling with interest. This feminine is saying, I'm sorry, but I'm worth more. She's worth more. You have Cancer and Aquarius energy right here. We'll clarify that in just a second. Let's see where the masculine is. 10 Pentacles, Page of Cups. Well, it's either a family business or family riches. And that's the path of interest he wants. With the Queen of Cups. Well, you have the Hierophant, the Divine, spiritual soulmate, freedom, freed from confusion. So because the masculine did this, his spiritual soulmate is free from confusion. Why is the feminine coming out with the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups? She could also be saying, I'm sorry, but to get the legacy, you have to strategically think about that Queen of Cups. What's in the Queen of Cups that this masculine needs to be thinking about? What's the feminine saying? She says, yeah. And that's when you're going to get a new perspective on how to control your emotions alone. Page of Swords and the Hermit. She said, you're going to be wondering why you're still feeling alone. She said, you can have that person tied on your back and you're still going to feel like you're by yourself. And that's the challenge of interest. To leave the contract, third party, without emotions. Without emotions in here, that's the Queen and the King of Cups. It's depleting the manifestation. It's a dead-end manifestation. Alone with the Tower that they don't know. This feminine is telling the masculine, why put more lessons on yourself? Go ahead and fix the lessons that you have now. That way you don't accumulate any more. And that's what he knows now. Reflecting. You got the Hermit and the Page of Swords. The Hermit and the Page of Swords. She's also telling him, you need to be curious on where you When you reflect in the past to get emotionally control on an interest. So this Muslim, when he reflects, he's actually manifesting people to come up to him and give him tests. That's what the feminine says. Be careful what you ask for, because sometimes you get it. Potential outcome? Shit. Rebuilding the twin flame foundation, or this is the happy life, happy home, even the doggy's good. They have no children. Three of Pentacles is a collaboration, so it could be a twin flame collaboration. Let's see. Where is the masculine here? Masculine, Leo. He is either feeling shame because he walked away from the wrong person, or he's reconsidering. Yeah, there's the devil. Karmic payback. This Emperor struggling with paying back karma, finding peace, and being free from the challenge, because Leo is the divine child, and here comes the King of Swords and the Seven Swords. Someone purposely tried to deceive you. And let me tell you something. You're somebody that the devil won't fuck with. And it's like, when this person said your name out loud, the devil was like, what the fuck did they just say? What did the devil hear? What did he hear? Transition. Somebody wants to go through that deep emotional immense transformation and leave. Yeah. Yes. Leave. Come out of that being unemotionally fulfilled with third party. That's 8 cups, clarifying 8 cups. That's major arcanas. Somebody's manifesting. This masculine's manifesting to leave it all behind and transition. Because he's struggling with what he don't know. True sword's still hidden. Is the truth still hidden from this masculine? Is that why it's all in the challenge? Yeah, he's heartbroken. 3 swords. 6 cups. Yeah, because 3 swords. 6 cups. He broke the heart of a soulmate because he held someone else above him. So the devil has heard him. He's changing and he's leaving. Feminine. 2 wands. She says, but you chose the path of interest with the Queen of Swords. And that contract you have to transition from first. You have to transition from one crying contract before you transition to another. Knight of Swords. She's screaming. Argumentative follow through on a wish or dare. The feminine says you can't commit to the twin flame connection until you transition from this contract. You got the death card here twice. And I'm going to tell you something. Do not say out loud what you're going to do. The dark side hears it. Think it. That way nobody fucking knows. Because they have people down here working for them too. The heck is the death card? What is the feminine saying? She said you chose the path of interest with the Queen of Swords. That's the contract you need to transition from. What's in the transition? 6 swords in reverse. He did not go where the divine told him to go. Instead, he played around. He wasn't committed. So he got those sexual immature soulmates. Look, he wasn't committed to the Queen of Wands. Maybe tried to bring you down a vibe, but initiated the contract in secret soulmates in distress that stressed out the lover's connection. Was a plan to prepare someone to be confused on what they wish for, to justify exactly what you wish for. Somebody wished for it and got what they wished for. Well, don't say you were warned. So that's going to be the end of this reading. I was getting ready to push the stop button, but we got some couple announcements. I love you so much. First of all, Facebook. No more. If you're on Facebook, and somebody messages you, hey, you send me a gift card, you give me a reading? No, we don't do things like that in the United States. The email that was sent to me, I personally think that I'm sorry, ma'am, but until you can prove me wrong, I actually think that you are a scammer. Her email has no picture. She's always abbreviating SNL. There is a name on there. I did take it off, but think about it. She has a business label at the bottom of that mail. If you're a business label, why ain't you got a picture up there? If you're proud of what you do, why don't you got a picture up there? Second of all, I traced the IP address. It's not in the United States. I have that app. You understand me? Be careful who you fuck with, because some of us fuck back. We no longer have PayPal. Somebody got in there and changed my name to PayPal again. Okay? They literally got in and changed my whole name. Another thing. On the Facebook, Anonymous shows up. Okay? I haven't seen these. I've heard about them, but I've never seen them. And honey, it wasn't just one show up. It was like 15 at a time. Okay? 3 days later, the FBI shows up on my page. You know, under people you may know. Well, they've been on your page. Whoever is in that list has been on your page. If you're in the spiritual realm, the best thing for you to do right now is to delete Facebook off your phone. If you don't know anything about Mark Zuckerberg, go back and look at the jacket that he wore on Barbara Walters' show. I'm not going to go into that any further here. But I screenshotted the FBI picture. He's the FBI director. He's standing there beside Donald Trump. Anyway, I screenshotted it. You know, you come to my house first, okay? I have nothing to hide. I've never had to lie, cheat, or steal to get where I am today. I have walked every fucking word I've said. So the only thing that they're really going to find is anything that's been done wrong to me in childhood. I'll tell you the one on my channel. I don't think I belong to the family that they have me with. My grandmother, maybe. It's the only one I connected to. But anyway, could be a spiritual problem, spiritual realm. That being said, don't worry about what the FBI is looking into me for. There's nothing there. I know there's a couple of life insurance policies that's taken out on me right now. I'm trying to find those because I don't have them. I do not pay for life insurance policy. It's just a contract to put you in the matrix. You understand me? I believe it's a couple of my family members. I can prove I've been poisoned. Since I've been over here since last August, you know, the white lines in your fingernails, that's poison. That's food poison. I'm just now getting it out of my toenails. It's coming out the bottom now. That being said, someone asked, you don't sound so old. Why are your hands so wrinkly? Well, at 2 years old, my grandmother threw my bottle in a wood stove. I went in there and got that bitch. I burnt my hands and a little bit of my ears. I don't know how it didn't get my hair in my face, but it didn't. That being said, that's why my hands are wrinkly. Next, we're going to talk about those gift cards. Those gift cards, that's used from Africa, Nigeria. That's how they make money. That's how they make money from the United States, okay? They get you to send those cards over there, and that's how they eat. Okay? That being said, I will never email you for a personal. I will never ask you, hey, you need a reading today? No, that's not how we work. It's not how none of us are supposed to fucking work. The people that come to me in personals are the people that need help. Just know, I will never reach out to you and ask you if you need a personal. Next, star seeds on this channel. During your meditations, you know, when you get up in the morning after you do your own meditation, start doing a meditation for world. We need to change it on this channel because we've already started. We've already been telling people, do not read the tarot readings unless it has your sun sign on there. Start reading these. Start watching your sun sign readings. We did discuss about coming together in groups. I took that video off because the ones that subscribed to the channel, they saw the video, they have the idea, so go for it. Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. Get your group sessions going, because when the masculines start running the world, the collectives start running the world, everybody else is going to fucking fall off, you know? That being said, Manifest for world peace. Manifest regardless of what the country they're in, that the states need to get back their own rules. When the government took over your schools, took over your rules in schools, they wouldn't let you lay your hand on you know, if your child come home and they stole something, you wasn't allowed to whoop them. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, read the Bible, you know, woo, with that staff, you know what I mean? If you do something wrong, there's a consequence, and if you don't pay it here, somebody else is gonna end up paying it. Parents, your karma that you have this in this lifetime, pay that shit now so your kids don't have to pay it. Stand up for your kids' karma, the one that they were born for. So, because you know, that's where I'm already at. I'm just almost done. So you help your children, your grandchildren get to where they need to be. This is our generation is the wake up generation. It's going to help them. In some situations, you're not able to be around your children, your grandchildren all the time because they got you so tied up in the matrix. You got to make money to pay the bills, to put the bread on the table, okay? Take a time every once in a while and write a letter. Say, hey, the world's crazy today. Today is da-da-da-da this year. And tell them. That way they can go back and read them. I'm going to tell you right now, we are not in 2025. We have 13 months. They changed that so you wouldn't be able to know what year you're in. So you'd be confused about where you are in life. Another thing, while you're manifesting, there's a place called CERN. Manifest that those vortexes that they have connected to our loopholes, to the universe, is destroyed. Manifest that whatever they're trying to do backtracks and blows up in their faces somehow. The universe will do the rest. It's just all of us need to manifest the energy to be pushed back. Okay, once we start manifesting, the matrix, they have to fucking listen. If you haven't seen it yet, look at the AI. AI has a spiritual connection now. There was a connection in somewhere within the last couple of weeks that AI has went spiritual. Some of those people that are running AI, they're asking it a certain question, and they're saying the AI is just pausing like it's taking a bow. Search it. I've just seen it yesterday. That being said, Snoop Dogg, I'm proud of you, buddy, because it's what I've seen. He has made a song about a guy named Ernst. I never saw Ernst before. I grew up with Snoop Dogg. I'm jealous because I haven't been able to smoke with Snoop Dogg. But anyway, that song, I popped up on it. The name of the song is called Gone, and I'd never seen it before. And you know, I come from a racist town. When I saw a white country guy on there with Snoop Dogg singing a song, I gotta hear that. I gotta see what that said. And the part that I clicked on, it says he met up with a voodoo queen. And there's some other things on it. So I listened to the whole song. So I saved it. Anyway, Snoop Dogg, I'm proud of you, buddy, because that just shows us in the world that you didn't take the bit. You didn't take the easy way out. You didn't put your family up for sacrifice. And we love you for that. And we hope everybody else, as long as we have people say no, 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 no. Government needs to go back to their White House and let the states have their homes back. Be able to grow food. Be able to do your tobacco again. Be able to grow your corn. I'm going to tell you right now, back home, I went back home. Woo! Cornfields, ain't no corn growing. Ain't no corn, or there's no sowing in the fields. And I was like, why ain't there sowing in the cornfield? You know what? Government's bought them out. They took the greedy way out. They're like, hey, we'll pay you so much money for 5 years as long as you don't grow no corn. Really? They should have told them to fuck off is what they should have did. Anyway, I love you guys. And Leo, we're in this together. Ain't nobody getting out of this lifetime alive, so I don't know what their fucking problem is. And sorry about the long ending, but I don't like long introductions. I love you so much, Leo. And thank you so much for being here with me on this channel. I couldn't do it without you, baby. We're in this together. Strength and honor. Leo. Ciao.